I'm still in America. Beautiful, elegant, simple, and arrogant. It's plenty hysteria after they shot at them schools in that new cafeteria. Don't sneak in that area, cause if you ain't patriotic, you might be a terrorist. I know it's embarrassing. We say united, we stand for divisions out there. No GED, no EBT, just BBL.
I look good, dog.
That CDC say quarantine, my PPP
I
say.
need my check.
Look at your race, what they gonna say? Stay in your place. Made a mistake, open the case, open the gates. Yeah, go ahead and pray for that visa. See how America treats you. We keep our history shrouded in mystery. Can't let them know all our secrets. Men become ladies. Ladies want more than some babies. They want to be treated like people. Land of the free, but the freedom ain't equal. We love our politics more than our people. Monday we evil, but Friday we good. Lululemon right there in your hood. If you in poverty, go in the lottery. Then we might treat you the way that we should. You can be anything. If you got money, so get it by any means. Hustle is muscle and you looking weak, so you better go get you some creatine. Get your weight up. Out here in America, man.
Hello. I'm still in America, where church is a Broadway production for relevance. We traded the kingdom to build an empire, so people don't listen apparently. We worship economy. We'll kill our own babies to keep our autonomy. You mess with our Second Amendment, we probably gonna riot.
But take out the probably. I'm still in America. The coast where I live, we ain't speaking much English. We do all the labor and do all the cleaning, but we don't get treated like equals. Some of us trust in the law, some don't. Some law enforcement will save you from evil. You call them and then again, some of them won't. Sometimes we cheat us to get our cheese up and take your piece of the pie. Sometimes we Caesar, sometimes we Jesus, and we might get crucified. We preach civil rights, have a civil fight. BLM might take your money, buy expensive flights. Daddy sending kites, mama full of sleepless nights. Base said pipe dream, left wing, right wing, don't vote right, it's still on sight. Same gang, but we different colors. Forefathers, but none of us brothers. Some are born here, some are sworn here. Either live free or kill each other.
You got another one.
Yo, welcome to the session, Bible, Beats, and Bars. Yo, I'm your host, Minister Fred, too. You know the business. We do this every Saturday without fail. Every Saturday. That's the seventh day of the week. If you was doing the biblical Sabbath, that would be it off top. It is the Saturday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's the Bible, Beats, and Bars. Listen, this is I want to first of all say, thank you for taking time to subscribe to the channel, No More Dirty INC. But thank you for taking time out to watch us and to be a part of this family every, not just week, but every day. Listen, the numbers are growing. The subscribers are growing. We're excited about that. But we're most excited about the comments. We're getting comments, man. Had a comment this past week sent to our website that said, man, listen, my kid is really doing a turnaround listening to this clean hip hop. Well, listen, today's show, and I'm doing a disclaimer. Today's show, we're going hardcore. It's going to be relevant. There's going to be some very raw conversation, yet it still will be appropriate because here's the deal. A lot of people are dealing with the life, and we're going to talk more about it. And I have a really great friend, and that's going to be our special guest today. So listen, the videos are going to be, we come in hardcore, Hog Mog, we come in Bizzle, we come in Lecrae, we come in China White, we come in off, all them individuals that have made hardcore decisions to make a turnaround in their life. If you got a kid out there that's really wayward, if you got a brother, a cousin, an uncle that's in lockup, I want you to make sure that you share this link today. Share this page, this show right now. Send it to their phone, send it to their device because it's on and popping. So without any further ado, I want to introduce you to one of my homies, a big homie, man, actually. There's none other than, bring him on in, is DJ Fanatic. What up, family? What's going on, man? Welcome.
What up, man? What up, Fred? What's going on, bro? That all right?
Hey, man, what's up, bro?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Down here in Opelika, Alabama, getting shout out to Auburn, Tuskegee, down here in the Holy South. I went from the dirty South to the Holy South, so I'm representing Christian music entertainment, DJ Fanatic.
Man, DJ Fanatic. Now listen. I've already given them a precursor that this ain't your lightweight show. I told them we're gonna talk about some real stuff. But listen, before we do that, let's give them something a little light just to start, and then we're gonna get into that backstory. So first of all, whenever we invite our guests, because this is gonna be an exclusive, first of all, give us your first three fun facts. Three, one, two, three fun facts about you, man. Just fun facts.
Fun facts. I love to play pool. I love to just hang out, like just bowl and stuff like that, and also just to just to even with ATVs and stuff like that too. So.
Oh, that's what's up. ATV, you like the big trucks and all of that?
Yeah, I love the four wheelers and stuff like that.
You like the dirt trucks, what?
Yeah. I actually got a big truck, so I'm with.
Yeah, you do, man. Yo, if you ever ride with this dude, man, you might as well get a two high chairs, and then you need to get you a rope, throw it on the other side, and say, "Man, pull me up." I was like, dude, I ain't getting up there. Listen, I got, I said I'm on some 28s, and I'm like, bro, where you at? So listen, thanks for being a part of the show, and thanks again. I'm gonna say thanks in advance for being transparent. So now we always ask the question, because if you're on our show, it's because you have an amazing backstory. So now we know you as DJ Fanatic, but who is the pre-DJ Fanatic? What's your backstory? Let's take them back, bro. We didn't talk about this, and this is for all them cats. You know what I mean? What's up?
I'm originally born in Tuskegee, Alabama. When we left Tuskegee, we went to Auburn. When my mom, my dad really separated, man, I went through a lot with my mom and dad having an abusive marriage. I asked to see my dad beat my mom literally, and me and my sister, my siblings, we actually was standing protecting my mom. So my mom, my dad left. We saw a lot of stuff behind the scenes, some stuff we didn't see behind the scenes, but when they separated, I asked to see my dad, like, broke down and cried, my mom separated. So, but I was a very angry teen, on the age of 13. Then I just started getting a lot of trouble, hanging with some of the wrong crowd from 14, went to 15. And next thing you know, man, I ended up wanting to, introduced to the game. So,
wait. Hold up. You moving fast, brother. This is a real situation. And the reason why I'm excited to have you on the show is because there are a lot of young men and a lot of young women that have the same backstory, that have been in a family situation that ends up broken, abuse, neglect, and then abandoned. And so the reason why I'm really excited about this is because, I work in some different spaces, and I see it all the time, and we wonder why. Well, why is this kid, quote, quote, a bad kid? Or why is this kid mischievous? Or why is this girl's, she just too hot? Or why? So this is going to help us formulate the whys and how we can help our young people and young adults alike turn the corner. So it's 15, you've gone through divorce with your parents being separated, a breakdown of not having a father in the home, and you decided to turn to what? You said gangs. Where did you go?
Yeah. I decided to turn to the gangs, man. Just very angry, and just started doing some stuff, man. I look back at my life now, I think, like, ended up doing some stuff, man, I shouldn't have did, but just started doing some real bad stuff in the neighborhood, vandalizing stuff, man, and doing all kind of crazy stuff, man, cussing and with elder people, man, and neighborhood people. Just every time they saw me coming, it just was just straight trouble. You know what I'm saying?
So what was your affiliation? What drew you to being involved in these things? I mean, honestly, like you said, you got into some stuff you shouldn't. What was that organization, or if you're comfortable with saying, what was the organization that you chose
I ended up going in and joining a game called Fort Disciple, and it was, and actually the GDs, but I got introduced to some friends and guys that I knew from the Auburn area and also, even Tuskegee area. So, what I'm saying, but most of Auburn, they were like, we had, at Tuskegee University, so a lot of people came from different surrounding places, what I'm saying, from other places. And I know some guys came down and lived from Chicago, and there's some guys that from Auburn, they ended up connecting some kind of way. So then I knew them. So when I went to Auburn hanging out in one of the trailer parks up there with my cousin, and they was telling me about, man, you want to be a part of our gang. And I kept like, at that particular time, I said, yeah, because I was always looking for something to try to hang with the wrong crowd. So I ended up getting with them. So, and when you get like in the game, like when it comes to Fort Disciple, you had to be initiated in. So they surround you and you actually get beat down with a bunch of guys. I'm talking about with fists for real, beating you down to the ground. I know at that particular time it was at least about 15 of them. So and they knew that I was tough. I would take some hard licks and stuff and hard hits and kicking the side. So, but I ended up getting through it. So, and then they just like because I had that heart. So
this is serious, man. And I want to go into a song by Rick Montero. And it's like, there are a lot of folk out there, especially our young people that are in that state of, I'm trying, man. I don't know what I'm going to do. What's next? I don't see light. My whole scene is darkness. And when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about this journey that you now have found yourself a part of. So you're tuned into the session, Bible Beats and Bars, with our guest DJ and transformed man, DJ Fanatic. Tune in, lock and load. Don't change the channel. Yep.
I'm tired of all this pain, I need some loving. Lord, give me love, cause I've been on this road alone for far too long. I dropped down to my knees and Lord, I'm trying. Show me what to do, cause I need love. I'm in need of love.
Hey. It hurts deep when the love you show others never reciprocates. They only use their hands to take. Heart is just another organ, no affection, only rejection when they're needing you call them. Thought you was my dogs, you was in my left. Scream, ride or die, now you wish me death. And I can easily be led by my darkest thoughts, but that ain't in court, and I know my family needs support. So I hold it all in instead of exploding on them, but it burns a hole in me awfully, and I just can't ignore it. And I know this affects the way I engage with peers that never caused the harm to my calmness. Still, I don't want them there. I need healing first, the type you receive in church. New heart, new start. Father, please begin to work and replenish me with your love till I'm submerged in it. Till I no longer feel the pain from the stabs. I can look back, laugh and forgive him for the pain inflicted.
Give me love, cause I've been on this road alone for far too long. I dropped down to my knees and Lord, I'm trying. Show me what to do, cause I need love. I'm in need of love.
When I die, bury me vertically with scuffed Timbs and camel prints. Last man to stand, hand gripping them Bible strips. I know the difference between passionate and ambitious. My convictions involve the Lord in all of my decisions. If it ain't heaven sent, I don't want to send. Blue face or a check, round stones to baguettes. Now I don't be asking God for things Satan could provide. See patience to get you places where not many have arrived. It's a cold world where hearts get used and brutalized. Screwed by the same dudes who once for you said they would die. And I ain't trying to let it steal my peace, but I still don't love enough to beef and turn the other cheek. I need a good press down and shaking together of love and abundance. Ain't trying to hold this burn forever. I'm on my knees hoping you hear my plea, soften this heart of stone. I tried many times, can't achieve it on my own.
Give need love. Cause I've been on this road alone for far too long. I dropped down to my knees and Lord, I'm trying. Show me what to do, cause I need love. I'm in need of love.
And without love, come on in, man. Bring DJ back in. DJ, this is real, bro.
Yeah, man.
So I'm quite sure you've seen this quite a bit. What was
Yeah,
it
I have.
like? What was it like? And I'm going to talk about the rank because we got to deal with that. You walk into this life, you get beat down, you get your stripes, you part of the G code, but then you start seeing stuff, man. For you, what was going through into your mind between 15 and let's say 17 and 18, bro?
Man, I was just so angry, man. Didn't care about nothing, man. When I was, just going through, seeing my parents breaking up, I just got in a bad place, man. My older brother was trying to talk to me. My youngest brother, most around my younger brother more because he was the good one. So he always tried to tell me to stay out of trouble, man. And I just got in a dark place, man. And once I, went through the initiation of the game, man, it just took me there, and I ended up ranking fast because I went and started playing Russian roulette with a 38 special. So you put a bullet and you spin it, put it in your
Yeah.
head. So that's how we end up coming. And I ended up becoming an insane gangster. So the insane gangsters, they were the ones that was to go out there to go and get them. And
Yeah.
they need, we were the one to be the front line. So we didn't care. It didn't matter how many it was. It didn't matter how big it was. I just had that mentality. I didn't care. And it didn't matter what size they were. So I didn't, if I'm going to get you, I'm going to get you. And that and then all the young guys, like the young guys coming up in rank, they start looking at, all of us, with me. So, man, sometimes it be like from 15 to 20, maybe 30 deep, 50 deep.
Wow.
And when, when for real, like, when you look at a lot of these people now, like the games now, to me, it's honestly because I'm an OG, from when I was in the street, but now I'm an OG for God now, but, street certified for God. But at the end of the day, a lot of these guys, man, they want to be in games and they think that life is easy, man. But one thing I realized, man, the street don't love you, bro. And when you come down to, actually when all the stuff hit the fan, bro, and when you actually looking at time, going like facing the judge, headed to prison, all the friends you thought you had, a lot of them guys, they ain't about that life for real. You know what I'm saying? But I end up ranking fast and then just going get a lot of trouble, man. And I ain't mind fighting from being from Auburn to Opelika to Tuskegee uh, different surrounding areas, man, from school, you know, just in and out from the neighborhood. When I was in school, I stayed in the principal office every day. I would fight. It would,
Wow.
you know, fight one person, two person, man, and it's, you know, sometimes I fight three or four at the same time, and I had them hands, man, and you know, back then, you know, when I was coming up, we didn't really have like we had guns, but it got really serious with a lot of guys we had to fight, but most times it was just hands, man. You know, throwing them hands or putting that razor on you, man. You know, I always keep a razor like in the tip of my mouth, into my mouth or whatever. And if I wanted to get you, I was gonna get you.
Wow. So now being engrossed in a mentality into lifestyle like this, what was the one situation, man, that said, I'm gonna just be an animal? I'm not, did you ever think at any point you would never come back to any type of status, any kind of I'm done with this life, or were you in it for life? Were you like this is you G code all the way to a flat line or to a rest? Was that what it was for you?
Yeah, that what it was with me, man. I was just choosing the game.
Yeah.
I believe in when it comes to the gang life and for real, man, you loyal, you know what I'm saying, loyal to the games and we have things like you said earlier about the G code. We weren't going to like sell one of our brothers out, you know, one of the gangs member out. We had that code. And if you want about that life for real, like, and you had some people in the game with her, man, some of them, they found out really what game for real. Because a lot of times people get in games, man, they want to be a part to get some protection. And we had people there part of just hung out with us and stuff, but they asked if they really wanted in the game, they just hung out, but they asked us so about that life for real. And when we said we finna like get you for real, we was gonna get you, man. Then we had people coming, like we hang out a spot in Auburn at the McDonald's up there downtown where Auburn University at. So there was a hangout spot in the during the like Friday night football. And this particular time, man, we had some people out of Greenville, Alabama, and they were actually, I think they were actually being like call themselves like a crip, like, you know, so they came down, man. They came down with all their cars. They had, I think, about maybe 50 deep. And it was like we up there, man. We was at McDonald's, and man, it was packed. We had female, you had everybody from all over, man, be at McDonald's all after the football game. But when we saw that, man, we all had our rags, you know, the bandanas hanging in our pockets. And when we saw that, man, we were ready to go, man. We were like y'all down here, man, y'all come and beef with us. I mean, we were at the food. When I said we at the food, it was like, man, we was like, woo, woo, woo. And we started throwing them gang signs up. It was it. And, you know, we were going to get them, man. And we had able a big fight down there, man. A lot of folks, saying got a big fight. Then you had the Auburn police department. They came down there, man. It was just crazy, man. And but I was just when you just said about the animal, I just got to that point. I just got turned. I just didn't care. And you had you gonna either kill me or I'm gonna kill you. If you got the best of me, I was gonna come back and find you. I was gonna go to your house. They didn't care. I don't shut up in the house before. I don't, didn't care about females. I didn't care about no parents, no elder folks. It got to the point, man. I got so bad, man. My mom actually kicked me out of the house. I jumped my mom. My brother coming at my old brother, I had a sawed-off shotgun, a 12-gauge sawed-off, and back then it's illegal. So, man, and I had AK-47, I had Tech-9, I had any kind of gun you had, And I remember the particular time that the Tech-9 came out, we had the cop killers.
Right.
And me and my cousin, we was going to ATL, we were hanging out, and some guy was trying to run off the road. So we lit up in the door and truck, man, where they were, we just down the interstate. We found them up, man. And only thing we know, they got off the bypass, and my cousin, and our homeboy, we tried to follow, but we had end up hitting another exit. So, but man, we wasn't playing. It was about that life for real.
You know what? When I want to play this song by Hogmaw, and they got a song, and it's just about that. It's called Animal. When we come back, let's talk about the lessons learned and your turnaround. We'll be right back. The session, Bible Beats and Bars. Yo, it is possible to turn the corner. We'll be right back.
I used to be an animal. I used to be an animal.
I could drop a jewel, but what's the point if you don't comprehend it? $1 billion ain't worth what common sense is. Death in Christ, only things you can be confident in. And the fact that every action has its consequences. Think about that before you make a move. Hey yo, it's guidelines you gotta abide by. You don't make the rules, for real. But you gon' feel it if you break the rules. Satan move like a wolf and you looking like a plate of food. And you can't stop him from bombing, you let him in the door. Why you thinking he needing to see you sinning for? Open your eyes, recognize that you win the war. That's for sure. If you ain't fighting, how you gon' win the war? Think Paul was tripping and scripture said this the good fight. For real. You get caught slipping and it's good night. Check the G code, better be reading that book, right? We all facing life on death row. Suge Knight. Wonder why your Christianity ain't worked yet. Cause you ain't killed yourself and that's the first step. Kill your flesh, then Satan getting murked next. We all gotta go, but a coward gon' die the worst death. I'm about that life, cause that coward life is not for me. You gotta see, I say I'm banging cause I gotta be. The battle's real, the war is on, it won't stop for me. I'm down to die for the king cause he died for me.
In the night, putting in work was my life. Now I'm changed, still I fight. It's no game, living right. I used to be an animal. I thank the Lord he didn't damn my soul. I used to be an animal.
I was 10 toes in this pavement, see footprints in this cement. Had to bang hard to get banged on till I understood what that cement. I ain't listened to the Lord's call, but the message was resent. When I finally received it, what I read was repent. Devil rolled around my town in a big caddy. Devil got a whole name saying with a big fatty. I was breaking up marriages, I was flipping them packages, I was shooting with savages, missing babies and carriages, fitted on my forehead. I was on set with the old heads. I was 19, it was cold red, try to put a cap in my forehead. I was outside getting more bread, now I'm inside like COVID. Come around where I go bed, I up sticks that blow lead. Straps sound like bone thugs, go bump, 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 bump. When you hear me say whole mob, next thing you hear me say mob up. Praise God with a Christ cross like jump, 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 jump. When you hear me say devil down, next thing you hear me say God up.
In the night, putting in work was my life. Now I'm changed, still I fight. It's no game, living right. I used to be an animal. I thank the Lord he didn't damn my soul. I used to be an animal.
I stay on point cause life here's a nightmare. Keep your bolts on and a knife near. 10 niggas in the car, one might care. They don't fight fair, lose your life here. See the before and right there when the knife tears. My prayers couldn't stop his terrors. Walk to the light, bright glare. I saw wisdom, white hair. This prison I'm in is in his plan. The grip I was in, let God in. Sin was exposed, he couldn't stand. I'm on the y'all with the killers, 25 years with the illest. Now I'm the light, learning to walk, learning to fight for what's right. But still, trapped in this life, them words on a kite can murder a life. Everything's flammable. True on his mandible. Look at the animal. Keep it maniacal, strong ties, give me strong vines. Hog tied, released out of prison and recommitted murder. That's how this hog died.
In the night, putting in work was my life. Now I'm changed, still I fight. It's no game, living right. I used to be an animal. I thank the Lord he didn't damn my soul. I used to be an animal.
Like Nebuchadnezzar, just out of my mind. With some work in the dresser, I was never too hard to find. Had a crew heavy iron, wore blue on the line. Wild blues for the grind, no truce for the crime. And they knew that I could pull it. Something wrong with that guy. Clip for the long bullet, call him animal fry. Women was just flesh.
had tangible thighs. Sitting with my nest, along with the animal squad. Lurking the wildlife, I'm on Wolves LA, the best of evil. Try to be a nice guy, did it my way down in Escondido. Suburban let me live. Got perved and did my bid. Never turned on my friends. Tried to learn what I is. Had false identity. They never knew who I was. But the streets felt kin to me. Couldn't tell me what love. If you knew what I really was, you would say it's a miracle. I know what Christ really does, and it's empirical. I would look in the night, putting in work was my life. Now I'm changed, still I fight. It's no game, living right. I used to be an animal. I thank the Lord he didn't damn my soul. I used to be an animal.
Man, you're tuned into the session, Bible Beats and Bars. Yo, man, let's bring it in featuring our special guest, man. Man, the turnaround, man, is real. It's DJ Fanatic. Yo, bro, listen, we going right in. So you are an animal. You just all the way in. How long did you basically do this stint of this G code before you said, somebody's lied to me? You started at 12, 13. When was that light bulb where it's like, yo, I think I'm being lied to in some way? Because I'm gonna play that song, Somebody Lied to Us. You know what I mean? What's up?
It actually, when I hit really at 20 years old, at that particular time, one of the neighbors in the neighborhood that I always cussed at and, throwing stuff, rocks through the windows and stuff like that, man, just straight after, man. You know how they always say that the elder people always, when they point their fingers or whatever, tell you something, you be like that, whatever, and then, I would throw birds and stuff at them, man, and she said that you weren't gonna live to see 22 years old. And I said, and I just said the F word. I said, because I had a bad mouth too, so I didn't care about nothing. So the whole neighborhood, pretty much everybody couldn't stand me. They hated me. And my mom said, you just evil, so I left, I went to start hanging with my cousin and the gangs, collage. Them pretty much the homeboy. They were hanging up in the hood, in the projects and stuff. My family was hanging east. It's a place in Auburn called East Park. Went from East Park to the old project, and the other place we hang out called Chinatown, different areas. So I went over like a lot, but most around Auburn and then Tuskegee. We had a place in Tuskegee called Howard Road. On that, but when my brother, literally, like when I left, I got in trouble with the cops, and my second oldest child, me and her mom were messing around with each other, and back then we called them hood rats, you know what I'm saying? So
I got you. Yeah, I got you.
We ended up getting like trouble, like me and her got into it. So the cops, she ended up calling the cops on me because I ended up beating them, beat her pretty bad. So the cops came and got, they chased me down through Auburn area, and they finally caught up with me. So, and when I went to jail, man, and my mom said she wasn't gonna come and get me. So she said, I've been telling for years, stop doing what we're done. So when I actually got sat in that jail cell, man, that when all the reality check hit me then, bro.
Wow.
So I was like, and the judge kept telling me, he said, if you come before me again, because I've been in out like going back and forth to jail or court as well. But he said if I ever come before him again, I was going to look at prison for the rest of my life.
Wow.
Man, I really at that time, man, and then at that particular time, my brother was just talking to me, my youngest brother. He said, man, you need to change, man. You just, man, nobody can talk to you. So And when he had a car accident, man, that's really just changed my life. And he ended up living for a year.
Wow.
Man, so he was a good one, and I was bad. When I remember when I left the hospital, when they told me my brother, I came back from Auburn. They said your brother, he been in a bad car accident, and man, he was literally, man, because it's kind of emotional, but he was literally, man, laying in the bed and in the emergency room, and I said, bro, I said it should be me laying here instead of you, and he just, I just couldn't stand to see him like this. So I actually, when I ran out of the hospital, I hit the wall with my hand. I bust a hole in the wall. So I came out. And at the particular time, it was raining real bad. And I just cussed God out. Like, why it couldn't be me? I the one who done wrong, could be me. My brother was a good one.
Yeah.
And that was a turnaround for me, man. I didn't want to live life. And then one of my homeboys, dating my sister at the time, one of the guys, when he was over ranking, higher ranked than I was, he said, man, leave this street alone, bro. He said, he said, I know you about your life, but he said, leave it alone, man. He said, you need to leave. And I know at that particular time, I didn't know God like I knew God. I had, we went to church with it, but I know God was speaking to him, man. And him to tell me that, I was like, huh? I said, man, I'm like, man, are you serious? He said, bro, leave it alone, bro. He said, bro, he said, man, he said, you got a future, bro.
Wow. Let me stop you there because I really want to show this video. 7 has this video. Now, this video is deep. There are a few, there's some graphic scenes in here, but this one is for the brothers like the previous DJ Fanatic that was terrorizing people. A lot of people, and he's already shared it. You think there's a lot of love. They beat you down, get you in something, but you just a pawn, bruh. Sis, you somebody's trick. You out here real bad. So I want you to listen to this video, listen to the lyrics as you're watching the video from the very beginning to the end. And 7, who's the leader of Hogmog, man, these guys speak the same language of a man DJ Fanatic spoke years ago. These guys have turned the corner. And I really wanted to speak to this, understanding this weekend, and we realize that family is a big focus, and sitting at the table and having that turkey and having those conversations. But to the parents, listen to me. If you're not having the conversations when they're 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, the streets are going to have the conversation 10, 20, 30. They're going to be G's, they're going to be sergeants, they're going to be generals till they 40, and they're going to either die in prison, die to the hands of a young cat trying to come up on the same street. You know what I'm saying? Am I talking right? Am I just talking to hear myself?
You're right.
So I'm not going to talk no more, but you are tuned into the session. You hearing from a real G. You hearing from somebody as a general that is no longer general for darkness, but light. Here it is, the session, Bible Beats and Bars, featuring the video by 7. Somebody lied to us. Don't be lied to.
Yeah. Just break my heart, nigga. You know what you signed up for? You sure? Genocide on your own people, my nigga. It's a lie. You're living a lie. Yeah.
I feel like an alien in my own lands. And though I'm grateful you saved me, the homies hating me lately. They can't relate, they think it's fake the way you're gracing is shady. My neighborhood's crazy, just like a baby. I'm trying to cradle it in my own hands. And Lord knows I'm knowing I ain't the savior. But the least that I could do is try to lead them to him. And we are so broken in our behavior. But imagine what we could do if my people knew him. When I never had nothing, the hood was there. But I didn't have nothing, I couldn't care. Then I met the risen Christ and was given life. So now I'm living life to give him life. What I shouldn't share, betraying the homeboys, I wouldn't dare. But if I say I love him, gotta tell him the truth. The fatherless follow us and then get swallowed up by the same game that swallowed us. It's obvious we fell in the youth. You see that Ruger in his hand glistening? That little shooter think you love him if he bust for you. But you were just using him for your ambitions. And he couldn't see nothing because he trusted you. He gave his life for your hype, he's doing life for a stripe. And you won't even write, bro, a kite. You need the little homies living wrong to get it on. That's why you ain't the one that's trying to fight for what's right for real. Hope you listen, I ain't dissing, I'm trying to plead with you. And every rally that's in it and got some influence. The little homies just listen to what you feed. If you said it, he did it, ain't no coincidence. The big homies teached us to die for him. On the other hand, it was Christ gave his life for us. They said that love's earned so we would ride for him. But God love with no return, somebody lied to us. Brotherly love overcomes our destruction. Yeah, that's the acronym for blood, right? Christ's love overcame our destruction. I guess he the only one doing blood right. Community, revolution, and progress. That's the acronym for crib, right? Christ unity's the solution to progress. I guess he the only one doing crib right. Yeah, somebody lied to us. Somebody lied to us. Somebody lied to us. Come on, somebody lied to us. You see it, somebody lied to us. I swear somebody lied to us. They wouldn't be the ones that would die for us. Christ did it on the cross, somebody lied to us.
I try to talk to the streets, but they don't learn. Till you can't help them and gotta tell them it's your turn. Jail time is a candle with a slow burn. That's if you blessed with death, it's no return. Hopped off the porch and we came out of broken homes. Never seen a happy family porch till we broken home. Knuckles ain't white from the fights, many broken bones. Heard we was kings, so we settled for a broken throne. I understand, for real I was you. Now I'm trying to tell you what you think is real's not true. Love yelling cuz I was real about blue. Now I'm covered in his blood like a real die move. The streets say you real when they crying at your wake. If you walk away to get your life right, then you fake. So I either gotta die, live a life full of hate. To be real in your eyes, realize that it ain't love. We try to make the gang full of void, but we can't still avoid that the pain of a voice that remains in the noise in our brain is a voice of Satan, telling us the pain is poison. So when the homie gets smoked by the enemies, and the thoughts of revenge take your energy, just know the same devil that manipulated y'all got them. So who the real enemy? Geppetto got you thinking that you real boy. Pin the okey doke on the low, that's a kill boy. Grip of blood, we just shed a grip of blood. Before you spit a slug at another thug, better chill boy. Cause when you kill him, you kill you. Taking lives hardens hearts that it will do. I'm talking to the fake and the real goons. Somebody lied to us, listen to the real you.
Yeah, brotherly love overcomes our destruction. Yeah, that's the acronym for blood, right? Christ's love overcame our destruction. I guess he the only one doing blood right. Community, revolution, and progress. That's the acronym for crib right. Christ unity's the solution to progress. I guess he the only one doing crib right. Yeah, somebody lied to us. Somebody lied to us. Somebody lied to us. Come on, somebody lied to us. You see it, somebody lied to us. I swear somebody lied to us. They wouldn't be the ones that would die for us. Christ did it on the cross. Somebody lied to us. He wanna be famous, so he's saying he functionary nigga in the gang amongst them. And he caught up in the gang of funk and caught a case. And the judge made the same assumption, so they hit him with a gang injunction, The homie said he got you, he made blood spill. But he only did it for the blood thrill. Plus he only did it off that drug pill. But he got you feeling like the love's real. Now you feeling like you owe him a body, so you roll and you body somebody and your bodies they climb. But the same one that molded those bodies, he is holding your body. He gon' body your body in time. Yeah, now they celebrating hell cause they feeling like they'll never get to Zion cause they lost faith. Selling they soul for a little bit of fame. They gon' know it ain't no game when they die and they see God's face. Yeah, the world's cold and hell is hot. We stuck up in this melting pot. Instead of helping them, we selling rock. Yeah, living selfish while you tell us stop. I ain't judging, I'm just stating facts. And I pray that we repent cause it's too late the day you come get us. Look how the slum did us, you the only one with us. Regenerate our faith in that grace on my young niggas. Brotherly love overcomes our destruction. Yeah, that's the acronym for blood, right? Christ's love overcame our destruction. I guess he the only one doing blood right. Community, revolution, and progress. That's the acronym for CRIP, right? Christ unity's the solution to progress. I guess he the only one doing CRIP right. Yeah, somebody lied to us. Somebody lied to us. Somebody lied to us. Come on, somebody lied to us. You see it, somebody lied to us. I swear somebody lied to us. They wouldn't be the ones that would die for us. Christ did it on the cross, somebody lied to us.
The No More Dirty TV show, hosted by Minister Fred 2, airing the cleanest and dopest music videos in the industry every Wednesday and Friday at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on the No More Dirty Inc. YouTube channel. We got clean, positive Christian hip-hop and urban music for your viewing and listening pleasure. We also have music video exclusives, interviews, cycling, life lessons, and more. Make sure to follow us at Minister Fred 2, at No More Dirty Inc., and at No More Dirty Radio Show. For more information, email us at info@nomoredirty.org or call 256-698-9749. The No More Dirty TV Show. Connect with us, tune in.
Woo! Welcome back to the session, Bible Beats and Bars, man. You already know the business. Our special guest is DJ Fanatic. Let's bring him in, Professor X. Shout out to my man, Professor X, on the back end, getting it like it is. So listen, bro. First of all, let me just say, man, on behalf of all of us in Kingdom, man, we want to say thank you for being, first of all, transparent. And to all of our parents, to all our viewers, and all of our listeners, because you'll be able to hear this on the podcast side, we wanted you to know that it is possible for your family member to turn the corner. Now, DJ Fanatic, now we realize that you've given us the backstory, the turnaround. Your brother doesn't make it after a year. Your other brother's like, yo, what we doing here? You even the street general, the tops, right, is telling you, man, get up out the street. So how did you find God, or how did you find the light? Was it God? Was it just a different path? Tell us what it is, man. You know what I mean?
It's the funny thing about it. When I was standing before the judge, and at that particular time, he was one of the roughest judges in this area. So, and he told me if I come before him again, he said I was going to go down the road for good. So I know God is God is real. So for God actually, to speak to him, because he really wanted to throw the book at me for real. But God spoke to him, man, and he said you either go to the military or you can go to prison. So I chose the military, and so I went to the military. And at that particular time, I didn't want to go to the military, but I was like, man, God gave me a choice either go to the military or go to prison. So, and I just went, man, and I started hanging around the areas I was going, man. He told me to stay out of trouble. And a lot of guys, where you been? When we ain't seen you a while. When I did go for some areas, but they wanted to fight. And some of the youngest, gang members, they wanted to fight me. They told me I was a traitor. Man, you led us, man. You told us a lie. So that's why I can feel that song, man, because I really asked, man, that particular time I was lying, thought that life about that life for real, but that was a turnaround for me, man. That when God actually spoke to me, and through him, and when I actually gave my life, really wanted God to come to my life, man, because I was in a dark place, bad dark place. I was on the devil payroll because he loved me, because I was like, I actually worked for you. I was working for the devil for real, literally, you know what I'm saying? So, but then it was a turnaround for me, man. So I went from being that silent the dark side, and then I ended up being doing it for God for real, man.
So you got baptized? Is that what happened, or you went to a church and God spoke to you? He spoke to you ahead of time. You jumped from dark side to light side. You got to give us because there's some people saying this cats out there just like you is like I'm ready to change. What is the step? What was that step 1, 2, or is there a step, or what do
Oh
you?
yeah.
How do you? If somebody's out there like, how do I get to God? What do you tell them? What do you tell them, bro?
So actually, it was a guy named he's our cousin. He's a pastor now. I went to church and one Sunday, I think we was having a revival. I ended up, he was talking to me, and so I ended up, walking up and giving my life to Christ, and I ended up getting baptized. So I just gave my life to Christ, man. I just, gave totally to God and wanted God to come to my heart, man. I got saved and got baptized, and just let God come to my heart, man. So I accepted Christ, and that was a turnaround for me.
I think what's so amazing about that is just as hard as you was in the street, it is what it is for the devil. It is what it is for God. And now
Yeah.
that's not everybody's turnaround, but I think the biggest point, the takeaway is just tell God you want him. You want him in your life. You know what I mean? So is that how you got to this Christian crunk thing? How did that happen, bro?
Really, with the Christian Crump thing, man. Matter of fact, when I first met you, Taking Back the Street back in 2009.
Oh, that's right. That was back in the day, man. You was straight. Listen, y'all. This dude had me down in, man. We was in some serious craziness. We were in, what was that? Opelika? Was it Opelika? Was that yeah? That was Opelika.
Yes, Opelika from my former ministry. Yeah, Opelika when you came down.
Straight hardcore, man. I mean, you know how some people say we want you to do a block party in the hood. No, we was in the hood. Like everything around us would not even look like anything was straight.
Yeah,
And then it had a doggone tent in the middle of the hood. And I was like, oh, this dude crazy, hardcore. Has everything sitting there rolling pretty candy reds, oranges, blues, and yo. Yeah, so that was 2009.
2009.
Okay. And that's when you begin Christian Crunk. What was what's the mission behind it? What drove you to do that though?
The reason why I ended up giving that ministry called Taking Back Street because the street and gave me to try to go out to make a difference, man, to impact young men's lives and young girls, females, and just because I know I lived that life, so I just wanted to actually give back to the community, give back to the block, you know what I'm saying? Because I was the very one who was tearing it down, ministry to society. So, but yeah, that was just want to give back, man, make a change, make a difference. Because I was out there doing crazy stuff, so I want to just, I didn't want to keep tearing my block down. So God ended up giving me that ministry, Taking Back the Streets, and that's why I got the shirt on called Street Certified, because I live that life real. But then by mission, my goal is, man, to a lot of these young men and young ladies know that, hey, God loves you, and He did it for me, He can do it for you. So but you just gotta just go and give your heart to God totally, all of you, not just some of you, but all of you. Allow Him to come because He's real, man. I know if He can do it for me, I know He can do it for somebody. So.
You know what? I think I'm gonna scratch a song. I was gonna do Bamboozle by Bizzle. I think I'm gonna move him to the back. But can you give us a taste of some of that what do you call that Christian crunk, man? Because listen, this dude is off the chain, man. I'm gonna get out the picture and let you do what you do. Give us about maybe 2-3 minutes or something like that. We're gonna substitute a video for that one, and coming to the stage, man. This dude right here, bruh. If y'all ain't ready, and especially if you're not near him, y'all need to be getting ready to get the book out. Because I'm gonna let y'all meet the road man in a minute, because he about that life. Christian Crunk. Let's put our hands together for DJ Fanatic. Woo!
Yeah, DJ Fanatic, Christian Crunk Music Entertainment Squad. We go hard for God, Street Certified. I'm finna get ready to let you hear my boy Petty D and my girl China White. We finna go hard. I'm a vet for real, live that life for real. So you finna see me get down these 1 or 2, give a shout out my boy Fred Whitlow, the second, up there in the Ville. No more dirty Ville, baby. Come on. Here we go. Here we go.
Still got it for God, still true. Got my own label, got my own deal. Soldier sound, I'm a left this real here. I'm a man with a lot to say. God saving, now I'm trying from the Mac to his great. Hey, so the killers in the village, see the way. Hey, bring the light to the night, make day. Hey, you hate it, but they love me. But I don't see you get played like blood. In my face, you get yapping, hug me. But deep down in your heart, you want to slug me. I'ma say what it feels, had to learn that. Put your mouth on the game, but you ain't earned that. Bring the light, you with the fire, gon' burn that. All focus on the focus, never turn back. X7 and unfold the big deal. Got the crib, and turn down the big wheel. Take my chain, swag, and the big grill. You never like me before, so big deal. Told folks that he leaves in your mouth, yeah. You like him in the Mordecai, you caught that. I know you're mad cause your person ain't came yet. No, don't kill yourself, cause I'm oh, when the talk is I get it. I'ma run the course and don't quit it. Y'all take the pain, I get it. I'll be the rap and I live it. The rap game sport, full contact. And when you do it for God, it's full combat. With my Bible and my lyrics and my drill track, I take all 3, 2, 1 contact. Touchdown in the city as spotlight. Burn my on the stage like a stuff. Right. When the power come right, the devil like this gon' hate right. All studio killer star. Got great cause you bought that car. 4-5 on your side too hard. You want peace cause your boy got shot. Don't play with it, can't stay with it. These boys walk around, I'll play with it. You wanna go in the dirt, deal with it. Go with a boy, white guy, get killed with it.
Online up against you, trying to kill you. The word be a life picture. I don't really fight. Get them demons up the back. I ain't never going back. Come on. Take it by force, wanna bet the devil out the dope that you ain't taking mine. You the lie and the father of it. I'm a speaking word every time you try to break it down. Down on my knees, going up. Lord, give me up the holy God, see this here. I'm a change the atmosphere. Roll up, get it, room. Everything you gotta feel the power of the love. It's a shot out.
You crazy, boy. You crazy. You straight certified, street certified. Woo, boy. You know, you took me all the way back. Yeah, that's that South. All the way down South Passbury, yeah. The Gump, all the way to Opelika, all of that, bruh. Auburn, bruh. That's that red dirt. Man, dude. Dude, you crunk for real, bro. I understand Christian crunk. Yeah, this is a different type of DJ chub. Well, y'all just like you remind me of Lil Jon with some Jesus twist. You know what I'm saying? You out the box. Yes, sir. Man, so man, listen. Well, let's get your road, man. Get your team in. I want to meet your team, man, because y'all crazy. I'm like, you got speakers all over the place, man. We might have you on the festival next time, man, for the 3rd annual, brother. Hey, what's going on? What's up, man? All right, man. You got to introduce your people, man. This is the squad right here. Introduce your people, fam.
All right, man. This is my boy Ben. He won't not take, man, but my brother, man, my brother love the man right here. He's one of the coaches for the Grow Academy. Had one way to serve, one of the mentors. You know, all of them coaches. We do that every Wednesday and Sunday. But we just don't do it that day, man. We do it every day. So we out in the street. We're always hitting grind for real. We always try to get out there for the young men and ladies out there, man. So making a difference. That's my boy Jay Murray. Y'all need to check him out, man. He never stopped growing. He asked, God been really using him. He's my mentor. These guys, my mentor, Jay Murray. One of my brothers. He's my brother. My boy Johnny. Been knowing this man for a while. So they just part of the family. Give a shout out to my wife, man, Miss C, Lois Bennett, my boy Thad, my boy Jay Rocker, and the Christian Crump family, man. So it's a bunch of us out here, man. So it just ain't all about, but we're about that life for real, bro.
Yeah, man. You know what I think is really great is really what you all are about is all about discipleship, man. And I think what I love about the gospel and what I love about creative outreach, I'm gonna say outreach on one end, is that based upon, like with Jesus, it based upon where he was. If he was in the city of Nain, then they had a flavor. If he was in Jerusalem, it was more traditional flavor. If they was in Samaria, they was just like, hey man, we just doing what we do. We love God. We just do it in the mountains. So you deep south, man. Y'all are crunk south, man. So y'all got your thing. I love that. What's really great about this, and we're going to do the wrap up. Jay Murray, man, what do you love about my man DJ Fanatic? Because I think we got to talk because you got a story coming out to life. Is that about right? Because I think you was stopping. So you was part of that G code too. Say what now?
That's one of the things we really clicked on. When he say street certified, I knew it because I've had my own story. But it's not about me right now. It's about
I got you. We'll get you.
What I absolutely love about him, you can see it. He is 1,000% passionate about God, about his craft, about people, about the community. One thing I always say about this man, he's always gonna go 1,000. He don't do nothing halfway. He ain't trying to do nothing if it don't have excellence. And as you can see, he's going to put every single drop of energy into what he's doing. So, I mean, with some DJs, they just out there trying to finesse, and shout out to them. But if you want the crunk, if you want the really, if you really want top-notch energy, you definitely need to book DJ Fanatic. So definitely, you're going to hear more about us. You're going to hear our booking information. And definitely, we're going to come to your town. We're going to get it crunk. We're going to get it exciting. And we're going to give you an experience like never before.
And by the way, he is the road manager. And then you got, what about Ben? Ben, what's your take on that, brother, man, as we do this wrap up, man? Because we got to give him the good news. Stay where you at. Don't go nowhere. What's up, Ben? What you think about this dude, DJ Fanatic?
Oh, man. Authenticity, man. He is himself all the time. He's a servant. He's warm-hearted. He's always like, look at his frame. This man is incredible love. I tell you, ain't nobody can love him. But you got his passion for Christ, his passion for kids, passion for giving back, and his authenticity and transparency. He's a guy that I love going with. I call him a brother, I call him a friend.
Yeah, that's what's up. What about you, my man? You already know, Mr. J. What's going on, bro?
He real. What you see is what you get.
Absolutely.
That's him.
Yeah, let me just say this, folks. So put us on double screen, Professor. I want to say this just so you all will know that we want to make a public announcement, and that is that Christian Crunk Entertainment is a part of now No More Dirty family, and we are super excited about it. So we got another DJ. We got DJ Scissorhand, DJ Sam Smite, DJ Teeth, Now DJ Fanatic is in the building. And so we are super, super excited. This is a movement, man. This is a movement. This whole and while you know, when you think of the whole Jesus and disciples, you had everybody had their own individual name, their own individual flavor, and they still brought the gospel. When they came together, they was one crew. And so we collectively have brought them on as a part of the No More Dirty family. But also, if you want to get them and book them on that entertainment side and all of that kind of stuff, you can always reach out to us at nomoredirty.org. But also, I want you, Jay Murray, to give the information how they can contact you. So, because you deep south, bro, deep south, and our information is up there too. But I want you to give your information so that they can be able to reach you to lock and load. And let me say this one more thing too before you do that. What's really exciting, and I'm going to say this because even when we're doing our marketing and our branding through No More Dirty Entertainment, you're getting not just quality and authenticity, but you're getting music that relates to those issues and those streets. Street certified. It's the music you down south, you hitting like that. That's what they want to hear. Then you going to give them that, and he going to give them some uplifting stuff, some clean, some God, some resources. When we come, we don't just come with a show. We come with resources and partnerships within the city and within the state, national, prevention, the whole nine. So give them your information. Give Jay, you give them the information, bro, because you the direct contact for, as well as we the parents. What's up?
Absolutely. Like I said, Minister Fred said it the best, man. This man is definitely street certified here in Opelika and Auburn. The streets used to know his name on one side, but definitely now the young men know his name for his positivity and pouring back into the community. If you really want to book us, you can hit me at Joseph, 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 at thewaytoserve.org. You can reach out to us. What's your email, brother?
Mine is MacArthurCook@yahoo.com.
That's Joseph at thewaytoserve.org and MacArthurCook@yahoo.com. You can really reach out to us. There'll be more contact information coming up, but hey, if you're ready to get your city, your party, your event, man, crunk for the Lord, definitely we need to be the ones you book.
Yeah, and let me say this too, man. They got the dopest gear. Look, you see me all lots of this. I was a pre-dub show. I was rocking that Christian crunk, man. Had the tee and all of that. Oh man, they got hoodies, they got the shirts. So listen, I want y'all to take the time. We always talk about, man, I don't know why people ain't coming up in the kingdom, why people ain't coming up in that's doing clean and positive and legal stuff is because we don't support them. So what I'm going to recommend is going to be on our website. We're going to add it to our store, but we want you to reach out to these brothers and make sure. And I'm going to have if I don't know if Professor was able to get the information for and that is Joseph at what is it again? Joseph at the way
to serve serve.org.
Okay, the way serve.org. So it's Joseph at that's at that sign the way serve.org. So listen, this is a real situation, man. I want to pray with you guys. Again, I want to say thank you for being a part of this. Listen, if you are one of those advocates in the community, like myself, Professor X, my squad, we all advocates, and then we're community leaders. But if you're a community leader, you have some influence in your community, and you live in a city where there's rural and urban issues, then you need Christian Crunk in the building. You need Christian Crunk in the building. And if you have any questions, I'm telling you, they are not only street certified, but they're No More Dirty certified. And they're actually a part of the entertainment family. So you got the whole shebang on both ends, on the larger side and then also on the regional side. I'm going to pray, and then we're going to take them out. Let's take them out with 7. And I still think, let's do 7. Yeah, let's just do 7, because we've been you took us all in, Mr. Crunk. All right, let's pray, yo. So God, we just want to say thank you for DJ Fanatic and his family. We thank you for the Christian Crunk ministry. music and entertainment. This is a discipleship, Lord. And I ask that you would continue to bless them over and abundantly what they think, ask, and believe. Lord, I ask that you would give them so supernatural favor and also give them connections, especially in their region and around the coast. We ask now, Lord, as we continue to partner together and as we bring them under our umbrella, that we'll be able to even do more to make sure that people know that Christian Crunk is a viable tool to transform lives so that individuals can be better, that they can be employable, that they can be live their best lives, and also be able to save and build their family legacies. We are so tired of death. We're so tired of G code. These things, man. Listen, at the end of the day, they're destroying our families, especially in our communities of color and communities of disenfranchised. And so we stand on the promise that you'll hold no good thing against them, but that you would elevate and you would make them the head in every aspect. And we'll be sure to give you the honor and the praise in the worthy name of Yeshua the Christ, who is Jesus of the Bible. Amen. Again, man, yo. Let's give it up again. Let's put our hands together for DJ Fanatic, baby. You already know the business, man. That's what's up. And for the fellas, man, Ben and we got Jay Murray and what we got? Oh, who's that? James?
That's John.
I saw you a couple weeks ago, bro. My bag, bro. Y'all got all these names. Y'all messed the brother up. So anyway, we go. So shout out to man. You know, I gotta always say a shout out to my dude, man, Professor X. Always keep this thing right.
Yeah, shout out.
And then also we got new to the squad is my man David Roselle. Man, my man he good people, man, all the way from Morehouse now, man. He came in, he's locking low, man. He making things happen. And to the whole entire No More Dirty squad, we want to say we love you, we appreciate you. We're gonna take you out with 7 with I'm in a new gang. You see, the old gang, the old life ain't even gonna be what it's about. Now we got Christian Crunk, you got No More Dirty, you got Stric'ly Jesus, you got your family, you got our family. You are now you can go finish up that plate now. But at the end of the day, make sure you already know the business. You need to be rocking a hat. You better get you some gear. You better rock you some tees. They got hoodies, man. I need to get about 2 of them, man, in red and black and blue. And so at the end of the day, you already know the business because I'm about that life. I like Tim's. I'm a East Coast dude that rocks Southwear. That's what's up. So on behalf of us here, you already know the business. No More Dirty for life. Don't forget to tune in to the radio show. That's going to be tomorrow. You already know every Sunday we do this, man. We do 103.1. They got an app 6 p.m. We got 5 p.m. G93 Envision Radio on Mondays. There you go. Thank you, brother. Just think No More Dirty radio show. Envision Radio on Mondays on the East Coast. You already know 4 p.m. Then you got you got it all. Hey, just double back and give them the No More Dirty TV show that's on Fridays. Check it out every Friday. You got to get that, man. That's at Friday nights at 7:30 Central Standard Time. And then, of course, the session, which is what you're listening and tuning into right now. All right, man. Professor, take us out, man, with the boom bap. You already know, visit the website and you can just support at Cash App No More Dirty Inc. Or you can just go to nomoredirty.org. Thanks again for your support. You keep us alive. We keeping people alive. What's up? Anything? Y'all good, family?
Good, man.
That's what's up, man. You did your thing, baby. Salute. We'll see you next time.
See it.
Yeah, for real. Hey, the world is sick, but Jesus been the cure. And you gon' need it, but you can't see it when your lens is blurred. Went from a menace to apprentice, stuck within his word. He redesigned this heathen's mind, the reason why I'm in this stir. I see it lately, people hate me. I ain't insecure, so I'd rather be innovative than be immature. The blasphemous should not be asking what the tension's for. The church is Jesus' bride. Be respectful when you mention her. Yeah, I'm really bout it if it's really bout it. Learn to put my hand in dirt and work to pull some Stric'ly out it. They say you scared, then go to church. Get that out here, bro. Y'all niggas scared to go to church, but I'm out here though. Yeah, where I'm from it's rowdy like a rodeo. That chopper lift 'em, knock you stiff like you got polio. I seen hella niggas bloodied in they prime, with they mind on they money and they money on they mind. For real, Christian is my new game. If we're prisoners in time, I'm a lifer for the truth, right? Yeah. Righteous is my new swag. Yeah. Christian is my new game. Christian is my new game. If we're prisoners in time, I'm a lifer for the truth, right? Yeah. Righteous is my new swag. Yeah, Christian is my new game. And it started with us partnering for civil rights. Now look how far from what we are from being civil, right? Place us in one space and time. We can't have one civil night. Hatred is a brown recluse, big old wound, little bite. I chop with rallies about the status of the state we in. They say that their mistakes is because racism is making them. Now racism's to blame for causing pain and what it takes from them. But God can heal us all from it. But we don't take our place with him. We judge ourselves as good, so we don't seek no grace from him. We bit from the forbidden fruit and learn we love to taste the sin. It's genocide and we're the worst despite our late begin. You think you fly? You just a bird inside an atrium. Yeah, and what you banging isn't worth your own. We don't own a single house, but yet we call the turf our home. Claim we love our people, but we'll kill them over selfish greed. I just hope this helps us see that we are self-deceived. Christian is my new game. If we're prisoners in time, I'm a lifer for the truth, right? Yeah. Righteous is my new swag. Yeah. Christian is my new game. Christian is my new game. If we're prisoners in time, I'm a lifer for the truth, right? Yeah. Righteous is my new swag. Christian is my new game. For those that know me, it's a no fact. Kept it tucked under the throwback, and the towel on the muscle kept it muffled if we blow that. Far as hustling, not so sex, and not just them, boy, I so strapped. But never to the other side, can't trust them, and we know that. There's rules and regulations, you break them, you can never go back. I never spoke reckless to detectives, I kept the Kojak. You ever seen blood leaking out a face that took a few? And you can tell he know he done, just by the way he looks at you. I tell him they should bail, cause it's a horrifying life. Went from celebrating hell, now I'm glorifying Christ. Yeah, purple flag on his hand, crosses on that cheek thing. It symbolized the cost he paid for all of us to be changed. Too dumb when I was young to say I was the smartest nigga. Always been a target hitter, plus I'll take some charges with you. Nothing overstated, I don't claim I was the hardest, but I'm down for what I stand for, so I'm standing up regardless. Forever, Christian is my new game. If we're prisoners in time, I'm a lifer for the truth, right? Yeah. Righteous is my new swag. Yeah. Christian is my new game. Christian is my new game. If we're prisoners in time, I'm a lifer for the truth, right? Yeah. Righteous is my new swag. Yeah. Christian is my new game. Christian is my new game. Yeah. 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 Christian is my new game.